All right. Welcome back, everyone, for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All with Grumpy Magician.
Hello.
My name is Sash Rahan, and today we are thankful for ending this case.
Good God. No, yeah, you're right. It is a good day for it.
It's a good day to get out of this circus.
I'm not even American, but fuck it, I'll join in that holiday.
Yeah. The last time we had our post first day of trial exploration, we met Acro and learned about his involvement and about his brother's now comatoseness because the lion bit him, and definitely wasn't due to it getting pepper in its nose and sneezing. Nope.
It was so good. It was like, okay, we've got some intrigue. And then they go, oh, look, the pepper. Do you see this pepper that looks just like that bottle of pepper from before that was in the box? You know, that pepper? Hey, by the way, look, the pepper makes you sneeze. Did you see her sneeze? There was pepper on the scarf as well.
Yep.
Fucking hate how much it spelled it out.
It's one of those moments where it's like the writers are tired of this case too, I think, at this point.
Just like, please, get it. Get it over with.
Get out of here. Well, shall we just get in there?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
let's get to it.
That sound effect also just jump scared me. Phoenix also has his modern voice instead of his old voice because of reasons.
Mm-hmm. Things happened. They were bad.
Yep.
Now we have Sam Riegel. They're better.
Yep. Alright. December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. It's quite a busy day for almost New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
I'm assuming it was Regina.
Yep.
Oh, don't get nervous, Max. See, here, have a glass of milk. You just brought a carton of milk with her? Okay.
Yeah. Bring a carton of milk to trial. Sure. Regina! How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did! Mo told me that I should come and watch this. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Mo wants you to see him crash and burn.
Mo is like, this is for your own good, kid. Watch him fall. You need to get away from him. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Oh, let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't...
Yeah. She doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best.
Cutbacks, Max. Oh god, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, he slipped. He goes back into his accent. Oh, gee willikers.
Oh boy. Oh, didn't teach me how to deal with this. Regina's different. Don't you think, Nick?
Top of the morning to ya! He brought her here.
You shut
presumably.
up, Mo. That's our word. That's our phrase.
Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Pretty low, Mo. Pretty low. Mo!
You.
I looked ahead in my line, and it destroyed me.
Nope. It's over. Cancel this game.
I'm glad that I'm
Fucking
the one who...
taking Top of the Morning and giving it to a fucking Cockney accent?
How do I even do this? I'm trying to think, how does Mo do this? Well, top of the morning to you, governor! Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. We will defeat the sun.
Please. Actually, wait, no, don't. I need it.
You really need that right about now.
I am into that time of year where vitamin D deficiency is a very real risk.
Ah, the early bird gets the worm. But then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. Why is everyone bringing Max milk? It feels like a setup.
No, he did previously ask for milk when he was really stressed out.
Oh, did he? Okay.
In the detention center, I think.
Also,
Like when his character slipped.
okay. Mo's bringing it to him. This is strange. Mo does not like Max. I guess he recognizes
Yeah.
Max's importance. He's like, I don't like him, but also I realize that without him, we don't have money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my. Thanks.
So, how are you today, Wright? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? That's... He knows something.
If this is their attempt to go, well, someone else is calling him out, so it can't be him, I'm going to be mad. Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. I mean, he's an acrobat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. Just means I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. Don't put this mechanic back, please.
Wait. Is this whole case no pressing everything?
Well, we got it.
Because it was this case as well.
It was
last
like
time.
it for Mo for half of his testimony, yeah. I'm really hoping it's not for this entire day. or I'm I'm getting the guide. I refuse to be here all night.
Hmm. What are you going to do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today, we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
You're right. But it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, he's actually being a decent guy
Yeah.
and going, look, Regina, I get that you're off in your own fantasy and they're among the stars, but you need to come to terms with the fact that your father was murdered.
Mm-hmm. Once again, I'm annoyed that this is the most likable character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. God damn it. You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes. That's why I brought her here to court today.
What's that supposed to mean?
She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. Okay, thank you for laying it out, Mo. We've gone back and forth of whether or not that's how she internalizes it or if it's the actual thing she thinks.
So she genuinely thinks they are still alive, just as stars.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right.
I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
What happened to you, Mo? Something burn you on Hollywood?
So, he's seen so many things. He's been here for so long. December 30th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom, number 2.
Right.
Oh, you never stood a chance.
True, true.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We've discovered a new witness. Or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. We're still just accepting that he flew.
Yep. I've just moved past it at this point. To be fair, our last court case was entirely based around whether or not someone got possessed, so...
Yeah, I guess.
Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detectives stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene. On my orders.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor Gumshoe.
Yep. Poor Gumshoe. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand.
Just kind of want the mock-up to be like a macaroni picture.
It's
of the
gonna
crime scene.
it's gonna be like the Blue Badger, where it's like a bunch of cutouts, yeah, all taped together.
Just masking tape everywhere.
Yeah. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope.
No, you won't say. Shut up, Phoenix. Don't fall into their habits.
To be fair, he's been on this for a long time. This one's not new.
Name and occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus. And where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you'll see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. He's not even 2nd floor.
Yeah. He's on the...
There's an entire floor that isn't used. And they put the guy in the wheelchair on the 3rd floor up.
I assume that's where Max and Regina are, maybe? Maybe the ringmaster? But yeah.
The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Could you tell us what you witnessed?
So petty, I love it. I don't know if they hate him though, because like he was like the ringmaster's kid. It just feels like it's effort to move him. We just won't.
Yeah. Okay.
What I witnessed.
It was just after 10 p.m., and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need to add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Hold it! It's so high quality now because it's not a Game Boy Advance sound.
The audio fidelity.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
She's gonna spend this whole day digging into him because she knows it's a sore spot.
Mm-hmm. He knew he had to go. Because of you!
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? I do have one question. In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Oh, very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. I believe we need to press on the I saw him from behind line.
Yeah.
Alright, do we have the slots? We got the dots, baby!
We got the dots. Let's go.
Okay, so it doesn't let you jump to them, but it lets you see the number easier, which is fine. That's
Yeah.
So number 4, I believe, we need to press on.
Yep. So I only saw him from behind. That's who it looked like.
Well, you saw him from behind, nerd. Hold it! The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So, with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window.
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Did you see any of the other symbols?
I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. Every time I read his name, my brain just also feels like Galactica Phantom.
I feel like
whatever you do, don't roll, don't roll.
Oh, that's what it is, got it, yep.
Yes. It is the supercharge punch that everyone freaks out and tries to roll away from and just gets mashed in the face.
Oh, the more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony? Take a look here. Oh, the hat was left. It's a contradiction. The hat was left at the scene of the crime.
Right, yes, because we were handed it by Gumshoe.
Yep. There is a contradiction. There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
Objection!
Objection. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
He's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? This silk hat, Your Honor.
Yeah, right here.
Take that! You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What's about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well...
Right. Did see a hat, because the bust has the hat on it.
Yep. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. Phoenix, he can't walk.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Phoenix.
That's a little harsh. Yup, clap back.
Yep. That would have been quite difficult, considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame. Oh.
Phoenix just went, well, that sucks for you, anyway.
Oh, that's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
God, he can be such a prick when he needs to be. That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats? Yeah, he just, like, whips one off and throws it down. Still has another one on under it. No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro... that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Who the fuck's this fibbing in the court?
Order! Order!
Objection!
Objection! It's all as always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? He did it.
He did it.
He was the one, Judge. He's the real culprit. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. We are already getting cornered playing. Okay.
Are we genuinely going to get a really quick right, case is done?
I don't think so. I think
Close
we're gonna
out
have
this
to.
trial.
I think we're gonna have to jump through a lot of hoops because we haven't even brought up the box and the pepper and all that crap yet.
Mm-hmm.
Birds peck his face.
On this occasion?
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. This is a fair one to get up in arms over. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds.
Yeah.
Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary.
Wish granted, Kala. He is staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
And what was that? Sorry, I was instructing my birds to deal with the ableist over there. Oh, right. I don't really need to say anything, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things. See? Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous.
He's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. That's fair.
Phoenix is a poopy head!
Not nearly as good of a follow-up.
Quality insults here at the court today. See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well? I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
Yes. Money, right?
I guess it's either money. Like that's the thing. It's like we're pretty set on it was probably money who helped him move the bust out the window.
Yeah.
But it might be possibly. I don't know. I mean, we can just say, of course he did. There's only one pip in this. We can afford to lose it if we drop the ball.
He might be accurate in saying, "Yep, I saw him come up past my window because money was on the roof, holding it up."
I'm gonna save here in case this causes a bad end if we're wrong. I doubt it will, but
Yeah, fair.
just in case. This is one of those where it's like, we have a pretty clear picture, but we haven't actually been given evidence one way or the other of if the monkey was actively involved. It's like, almost certainly yes, but you never know with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Of course he did. It's impossible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices. You don't say. Not good. Not good. This isn't going to end well.
Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
What?
You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes.
Mr. Wright, it seems as if you won't be stopping at Acro, but will be making other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Very well. Let's continue. Who, perchance, would happen to be Acro's accomplice? The monkey.
The monkey.
Make sure he doesn't have a profile. Okay, he doesn't. Money the monkey. Take that! You don't say! This sounds generic. There's no music. Uh-oh. This is suddenly looking very, very bad.
Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
What? Okay, it's slightly different.
Oh. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
The sound of you getting caught in your own trap. What a splendid accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation.
Foundation. Yes, Mr. Wright. Do you have any proof that this person you've accused was indeed an accomplice? That one's a bit tougher. I mean, hang on. Do we have anything that said he took the bust? Cause the guy was also shiny.
No, we know we have the thing saying the bust was taken.
Almost right a week ago. Paint or hat. Picture the crime scene. Set the translucent. Placed by accurate in his pocket on morning of photo of Max's award ceremony. I guess the monkey itself says it takes care of Acro? Is it the monkey again?
It might be the monkey again.
That's all I can see on
I don't think
here.
we have anything else, because the only other thing would be the ring, because we found this in Acro's room.
Yeah, but we gave
and
it back.
was taken by
Ben.
money, but yeah, we've lost it now. I have to assume it's the monkey again.
Alright, Money the Monkey, the second time. Take that! Uh-oh. Bolts. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? This piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power.
You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty. What are you doing, Nick?
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright?
Back around.
Or swung back around. Okay. So I'm going to assume we don't call it then. Because if it brought us all the way back here, then I feel like we had to have gotten that first step wrong. I don't know why this line is, but like I think it's the monkey is clearly the accomplice, but we don't have that piece of evidence to back it up, which is what they want. Because like none of this other stuff even remotely connects to the monkey at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess let's try he didn't.
Alright, I'm gonna load just to get the point back.
Fair.
It's right here, so. Alright, of course he didn't.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. Order! Order! Okay, so what I'm thinking is the pepper may have also been used on money as he was bringing the bust in. It was like, he wasn't technically an accomplice. That might be the logic angle.
But no, the pepper was in the box.
Yeah, maybe Acro. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what the line here is.
If it's no accomplice, then it's Acro tied a rope around it and dropped it out there himself. And then it's just lying entirely about his testimony, not just that one line.
Well, let's follow along and see where it leads us, I guess. Order! Order! What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Don't
encourage him, Maya.
Don't support this. This is dumb.
I know it's your job, but stop encouraging him. Now, I'm gonna have to prove how this all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can't do. Can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Me mashing light for my life. Oh god, if they get in here, I'm done for.
I just gotta wake up DP. They'll fall for it eventually.
Alright, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies. Right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? In his room. He dropped the thing.
In his room. Yeah.
He was obviously here the entire time. That's Acro's room. Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
Are you nuts?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
What say you, Mr. Dingling?
It's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering that what you propose is impossible. Yes, that's it. It remains just a game theory.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You know, you saying that reminds me, I did watch, like, a Phoenix Wright parody thing at some point, and Matt Pat did play Phoenix, so...
Yeah, that he would actually probably make a decent Phoenix.
He has the right voice, yeah.
Yeah, he has the right voice, decent build for it as well, yeah.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
Oh, was he now?
That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he?
This animation still kills me, it's so stupid. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Alright, so Phoenix started this.
Thank you,
and he's
Phoenix.
now the one just like, okay, no, it's not real.
Hey, you know what? I was wrong. That's impossible. I've changed my mind because it helps me with my case. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. Mess up here.
She's right. I can't mess up here. Gotta give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the Ringmaster. And he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it. Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright. Evidence bust, yeah?
Bust, right?
Yep. I'm gonna present some evidence. But what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry? The Max G bust.
Big hunk of bronze.
Take that! What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust. It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-sized, it is also very, very heavy.
Heavy?
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window.
Gah! Birds, kill him.
See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. This joke is still going on.
This was a kid's game, right?
I believe this game's rated T. Because of all the blood.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Just the sheer amount of jokes about his bust.
I mean, it was 2006. I guess it was the vibe at the time.
Yeah.
Order! Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster? A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
Objection!
Objection! How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Objection! Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. True.
Yeah?
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well... Acro's at a loss for words.
He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, 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 Acro. Ah!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say? I do love a good testimony.
Especially when they do that thing they do every time where they lie. It's oh so insane.
Love it when people break oath.
Just one of these times we're gonna cut back to the judge and he's just got 3D glasses and a popcorn bucket.
Absolutely. On Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. Or I guess that's ruse. I've never seen ruse spelled with an O. I've always just seen it with the U.
Objection!
Objection!
Wait,
Go for it.
I don't...
Is it a rouse, maybe? Or is it a typo?
I think that
Google.
is a typo. That's rouse. Ruse can't be spelled like that. Ruse is R-U-S-E.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I'm guessing that's just localization problem.
Yeah, it's a miss. There's absolutely no need for such a testimony.
Objection!
Objection! The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way once in a while? He doesn't like you, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
You make his job so much more difficult. Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
Witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you.
That woman will sink to any low to win a case. I mean, she told you as much, so.
Mm-hmm.
Acro's physical state.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him. Don't you think? Wouldn't be as much of an issue if you were in the tire swing that's in your room.
Yeah, It's right there. I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony.
It is impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Wait.
Waiting.
Okay. Did Acro leave the box? Because
The box
he
is the
was
target.
found slumped over the box. As in, he fell on top of it.
Yup.
Was the box out there to make him go, huh, what's this? And stop in front of it?
Yup. It's a 20-pound box target.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped the box out the window to check his aim, and then it was perfect. Bait.
That's what the thump was. It wasn't him being hit by the bust. It was the box hitting the ground.
Yup. Alright, nice catch.
A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
Well, I think that's bullshit, Your Honor. This finally snaps.
Yep. Does no one else ever realize that everyone who's ever in this courtroom is constantly lying but me?
I'm the only one who doesn't lie. You lie all the time, Mr. Wright. Okay, but except for those times.
Mine is important and justified to get them to slip up. I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
Can't let her get to me. Gotta focus. Acro's physical state. Alright, so it's when he couldn't see the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 5.
Oh, yeah, good for That's
Wanna press him?
I'm not sure if it's 5 or 6. Impossible for me to have known the location, versus thus it would be unrealistic for me.
Yeah. Wanna press him on each of them? Get a hint, maybe?
Yeah, I'd like to press on both of those.
Alright. Start with press on 5. Hold it! Why do you say it would be impossible?
Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window? Thus, there is no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head.
Well, I suppose you've got a point.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust.
Alright, it's this statement we need to drop it on.
Mm-hmm.
That does make sense. I appreciate the hint is here, because this is also a little bit of a... Like, I didn't think of this at all, and you had that one on your own, yeah. If only I could prove somehow. Acro knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down.
Bird dots. I think I've already explained things sufficiently.
Alright, number 5.
Number 5.
Box.
The box!
What's in the box? It's pepper. Objection! Acro. You didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add.
Objection!
Objection! Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? And she's even doing the Edgeworth desk pound.
Yep. But it did such a good job hinting. Like, I'd set up the scene so nicely.
Like, you guys not value dramatic timing? Like, I went for a pregnant pause and everything, and you guys are just like, get it over with. It's like no showcraft in this. Come on.
No one respects my art.
It's Phoenix saying that with, like, the sad Joker makeup on.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over. The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Who?
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box.
Yep.
Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so it wasn't dropped, but was there to make him just go, oh, what's this?
Yeah. The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear.
You mean...
If the bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim.
No.
Order! This is unbelievable!
This is some great stuff. I'm going to have to watch back the recording of this one later.
I would believe that he has tapes of all these and just watches them every now and then, like, oh yes, this was that time where I had a really good line.
This one, I was actually getting along with this. I understood what was going on for most of this one.
This one's rather strange. This is the one where Mr. Wright and Mr. Edgeworth started making out in the middle of it.
That court case directed by Maya Fey.
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now, I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward. So, the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down.
Allow me to whip some sense into you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box.
That's why the box was so specially made.
Specially made?
Oh, the pepper was in there, not because Acro kept it, it's because Regina brings him breakfast. So it was in there, he already had it. So it was put in there as a plant to just be like, well, that just doesn't make any sense. What was this all about?
I'm half wondering if it's that or if it's just the pepper got you killed like it got my brother
okay,
killed.
that's also possible. Poetic justice.
Poetic justice at its finest.
The last thing he'll see when he opens the box is the pepper.
Akko, you okay? Yes, sorry.
On Francisco.
Oh, I'd already read that.
Come through. Alright, next. Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. The weight?
Yeah, how much is 20 pounds in kilos?
It's the weight of a small, like, toddler.
7 pounds in kilos is 9 kilos. That weighs nothing!
Well,
Oh, sorry, 20 pounds in
20
kilos.
pounds, yeah. So double, almost, more than
Yeah,
double.
that's 9 kilos. That's nothing. That's a dumbbell.
I mean, it's heavy for a wooden box, I guess, but yeah. I mean,
Like, I'd have to guess it's the weight because he would have to lean forwards over the
Yeah.
top of it, and you'd hear him groaning as he tried to move it.
yeah.
But
The size is irrelevant here, and I don't think the context ties into what we're doing currently.
not at the moment, no.
So, now wait.
Yes, the weight? Yeah?
Yeah. The box has a remarkable weight.
Weight?
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say?
No!
Probably not. But I get the feeling this was originally 20 kilos, and then they changed it to pounds for the sake of Americanisms.
Yeah, 20 kilos makes... It's still not too bad, but that makes more sense. Because 20 kilos, that's 44 pounds.
Yeah.
But 10 kilos... I could pick up 10 kilos with one hand. Easy. It's a light dumbbell. Localization team, you screwed something up here.
Granted, Russell's not a particularly fit man either, so... That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. No, it's not really, but sure.
Yeah, not really. It's a file box size.
The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That, I guess, is more the reason of, like, why you have to bend over to pick it up.
See, that would have made sense if it was an option.
That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means, no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place.
Ooh.
He's got a poker face. Give him that much. He's the only person who's ever come into this court who has a poker face.
Dude is completely chill.
Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
I've heard what you've had to say.
Huh?
I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, But I could never have done what he's proposing.
What?
Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust?
It was in the cafeteria.
The kitchen.
Yeah.
And the cafeteria.
I remember.
Remember that?
Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it?
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah! That means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room?
Now it's monkey time.
Now it's monkey. You see, Mr. Phoenix, right? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria.
Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all. All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bust from the cafeteria back to his room? The monkey.
Well, you see, I know before I said he didn't have an accomplice, but he had an accomplice.
It doesn't necessarily have to be an accomplice. The monkey just grabs things that are shiny on his own. Not an accomplice, he just did that. Luck of the draw.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, it was just a coincidence, Your Honor.
All
One
right,
might say a coinky-dink.
Money the monkey. Take that! A monkey. Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
That is, in fact, the line, yep. Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Oh. Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room?
Objection!
Objection! But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Objection! Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. Well, those are some very nice cards he's holding.
Please, why would I ever do that? I have people that do that for me.
I just looked ahead in this line. Okay, hold up. Let me read this and then we'll discuss. Yes! And they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Do you know how much money that is in platinum?
Like, full sheet cards of platinum?
It's millions of dollars probably worth.
For context, for people at home, obviously I only know it's in pounds, because UK things. Platinum per gram is roughly £40.
Really
So
expensive.
that's what, $60, $70 per gram?
Yeah,
And a
Those
full
are
sheet
cards.
of those.
Yeah.
Several sheets of those.
like 8 of them.
Like, that's... Ooh, you're looking at close to 1,000, if not more, dollars?
Probably more, yeah.
For cards on a bronze statue?
What kind of money does this association have?
I mean, well, to be fair, it's the World Magicians Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Or not even World Magicians, World Entertainers.
Yeah.
Circus Entertainers Grand Prix. So there could be some big names in there. Like, fucking Penn and Teller make God knows how much. But throwing it into platinum cards that you then just give away?
This is also, by the way, ignoring the fact that in the US at least, almost all platinum is taken by the government to be used in things. It's very little of it actually makes it into consumer goods.
So what you're saying is the government is going to repossess Max's bust.
Very possible, yes.
Sorry, sir, we need this for corporate matters.
Alright, well, moving swiftly on from that. Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room.
If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
He plays well. He's also the first person to just be like, yeah, you're right. But he's doing it so calmly to be like, you're right, but...
Yeah, it's that level of calmness where he's just like, yeah, you're right. Alright, what's he hiding? What's he got up his sleeve?
Order! Order! I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment?
Rapid shuffling of sheets. I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon.
There was a tuba in there.
Bunch of heavy metal stuff in there.
Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident?
Yes. It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron!
Must not have to hard him.
Ooh. I'll kiss your mother with that mouth? God damn.
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ah!
Don't be so flamboozled. Flamboozled? Okay. Especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Motive. And what is that?
You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
Ah?
There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
I think there's several reasons.
Yeah.
That's true.
First of all, look at him.
He lied like 4 times also. We had to grill him so much. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you now.
I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw? The bust.
Was it the bust or was it Russell himself in the outfit?
So they keep on showing Russell over it with
Yeah.
the outfit next to it. So I'm assuming they are choosing that moment as what Mo saw.
Alright. Yep. And then if this misses, we only really have one other option, so I'm cool with firing the bust. Alright.
Hey,
The bust.
send up.
Take that! He saw Max's. Ow!
I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene.
You should have been more
That's
clear.
evident. That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Objection! Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question.
Insert Lady Gaga's poker face here.
Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. There's the full cornered.
Mm-hmm.
How is that possible? It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust.
Objection!
Objection! What are you talking about? Have you tried to use your brain at all in this case?
It's really hard.
I have. It hurts. It hurts so much. The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
Objection! There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off of the cards in the bust's hands.
Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree? He caught me. He was like, I'm gonna just talk, I'm just gonna keep going, and hope that nobody stops me.
Yeah, literally just gotta get past it before he catches up.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Okay, so Russell was wearing it, right? At the time?
Yes. Yeah, Russell was wearing it. I'm guessing it like fell onto him,
And
onto it,
caught
and
it, maybe?
snagged.
Yeah.
Because no one else was around to put it on.
Mo would have seen someone else if there was someone else.
Yeah.
I think Russell is what it wants here.
We only have the one set of tracks, so it can't have been that Mo hung it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good sense on Russell. I think that's the only one.
Yeah.
It's either that or the bust again.
Yep. Which I'm just hoping that it's like it was the guy who is dead that caught it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Russell Berry, take that!
Fool! Him?
You are saying that it was the victim himself, Russell Berry. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust.
Placed the cloak isn't really the right way to putting it. What would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all of this?
Never. I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright. So, you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trila. I just realized the pun. You brought it up a long time ago.
Ventriloquist?
Yeah, B and V are interchangeable in Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Completely whipped over my head until I saw them right there.
Okay.
When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. Very instant that the bust hit the victim. Ooh. The animation
Yes,
on
but-
this.
the animation on it. You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be.
Unfortunately, it is, Francisco.
Yep. Trust me, we already went through this last week. Just let it happen.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet.
Shut up.
He's having too much fun
Just
now.
shut up. What? So, how long until we get a but the show must go on?
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Currens, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. Also, Moe was in his room. So he just kept pulling the bust up.
Oh my god, I just figured out what Acro's pun means.
Oh.
Dingling dangling.
Oh, I thought it was like a play on the Ringling Brothers, but yeah, that works too.
It might be the Ringling Brothers. I've never heard of them, so...
They're the... So, the Ringling Brothers were one of the major circuses in the US before all of them died.
Ah, gotcha. Which case, it's more likely to be that, but just... I heard dangling there, and my brain just clicked and went...
I mean, it's
"Please don't
possible,
tell me
you're
that's
right
what
too.
it is." We've had some bad ones, but that's just lazy.
I mean, Moe's name is the Three Stooges, in order, so...
Uh-huh.
And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. Oh.
Stunned silence from the crowd.
So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you.
Hmm. Crow's been playing mind games with all of us.
Sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now.
So?
What now?
You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence. Judge was so in the zone, he was like, oh, wait a minute. I have to do my job.
Yeah, he's like, oh, right, I'm not watching that.
Evidence, yes. No, what?
In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well.
No, your gavel has no power here.
Especially in front of this woman, exactly.
You have tried to slam the gavel only to get whipped away from it.
Or looked at by her father. She's like, oh, never mind, I'd rather not die today. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
Nick, they say they want evidence. Yep. What? Why are you repeating that, Maya?
She's just gotta, like... she's reeling. She's gotta grab onto something. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account.
Unusual?
A contradiction, actually.
Okay then. Use that and get out of this jam.
That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case. So if it's from...
Wait, what do they want proof of?
Just the fact that Acro... It's the only...
I don't know what they want proof of.
I'm not certain what the question is, Your Honor. This is a little too vague. Unravel the trick to this case.
Wait. A contradiction in his
It's Mo's
testimony.
testimony specifically, which
We have
was
Mo's
a month
testimony
ago.
somewhere?
No. Mo saw him fly away.
Yeah.
He saw the hat. I think, is it the hat on the ground? Because that was like the big thing that we nailed on. Is like, Mo's like, I saw the hat, I swear, but the hat was on the ground. Is that what they want? Because that was the only thing from Mo that I can think of.
Maybe?
Everything else
Wait,
here is completely unrelated, I think.
He would have been able to see the actual hat on the floor?
If he went up
Well,
to the window...
Like, as you say, the hat is the only one I can think of, at least from what we have here,
Yeah.
that contradicts anything he said, because the
Rest of
hat
it's been
was the
cleared out,
bus.
yeah. Alright, hat. Just hope that it works.
Oh!
Oh.
Yes, actually, it is the hat.
Oh.
Because he said he saw the symbols. And he did. He saw the jacket. He saw the roses. But he specifically said he saw the silk hat going up.
Mm.
Which he didn't.
Yep. So, alright. Take that! The problem is Max's 3 symbols. Thank you for finding the logic line on that for me. Because I was just like,
Yeah,
this is the
okay.
only thing that's connected here. I don't know why it works, but I assume it does.
Yeah, I was like, that is the only one. And I was sat there, gears desperately turning, just, why? Why is it the only acceptable one? I know it is. But there has to be
Yep.
a reason, please.
You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony.
The silk hats was one, the white roses were the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions.
You fool. Do you ever shut up?
No.
Quite literally, no.
Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. Alright, thank you for not making me do the Mo voice, Phoenix. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat.
There it is.
There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus. Also, I'm counting these cards now. There's 12 of them.
Christ.
So much money.
That's way overpriced. Max, just sell it. Just sell it. Like, it's yours. Sell it now.
You could buy the circus for that much money. Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of.
Objection!
Objection. Fine. You've got one. But what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick?
Of course. I can explain all of it.
Can you?
We're gonna find out.
I can't think of a reason for that.
He's
other than
committed,
just
so I hope
they
he has
fell
something.
off when he got hit by the bust.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, sorry. There. I was reading something else.
Yep.
What is that?
Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? He is saying that, in fact.
Is it
Or,
actually just?
or
they
they're being
fell off
no, they're
together?
being hidden in the arms of the thing. Okay. Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Which explains why Mo didn't see them. White roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Order! Order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Sir Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. Don't worry, Judge, it sounds that way to us too.
Mm-hmm.
However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this, Nick. And maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel.
Magora mocks me.
Can't read my, no, you can't read my poker face. Isn't that right, little bird? Oh, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright. Do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this.
He also has a grudge.
Mhm. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Yes, because he fucked up, Your Honor.
Really screwed the pooch on this one.
Like, it was monumental. He shot for the moon, and man, that thing's millions of miles wide. He still missed. Couldn't have fucked up more.
Now I'm just thinking of the like meme version of the Mario 64 letter in the opening. It's like, Mario, I baked a cape. Absolutely ruined it. Don't come. Just completely beefed it. Just... Hmm.
Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Akro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster, and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Akro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive. Seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess.
Hmm.
This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Okay.
Alright. So, the main focus is of the next one is probably going to be like pointing at Regina and going that he was trying to kill her.
He was trying to, yeah, set up Regina. Okay, well, I also need to take 5, quickly run to the restroom, maybe top up a little bit of water. Sound good to you?
Sure.
Alright, let's take a quick recess, folk, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Oh. Thank you for the follow, not Mulk. We'll be right back. Good name. Alright.
Great name.
Be right back, folks. All right, we're back, folks. Let's get back in there and wrap this sucker up.
Dear God, please.
We're almost there. We're almost there. December 30th. Go for it.
I'm really concerned for the next case. The next case better be firing on all cylinders, or this game is
Gonna be a disappointment.
probably bottom of the pile.
So I think the next one will probably involve I forgot Morgan, because there was like that setup at the end of that case. So I think we'll have like a call back and go back into that plot line maybe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
December 30th, 2:17 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. That was 4 hours in court.
Damn.
That's a lot.
I can't believe it. Acro.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. I think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Oh, never mind, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Am I that hated?
Oh, is that Maya? Okay. I wasn't expecting Maya to am there.
Damn, Maya. I tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did?
Oh, it is someone else.
No, it's someone else. I'm gonna guess Gumshoe.
Probably Gumshoe or Mo, yeah, so...
Considering the...
Yep.
But... I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Even Maya's like, yeah, he really doesn't like you, dude. Hey! Hey, pal! Alright, you got it. You're gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence.
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Correct.
True.
However... now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? He just had to pull an all-nighter making something for Francisca that we still haven't seen, Phoenix.
Yeah, we've got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, detective?
Oh, well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned just shuts down the card trick immediately.
Just nope.
What is it?
He has loot. Maya needs it. Here you go. Oh, is this, bats?
Yeah, this was Bat's scarf. Huh? This was... yesterday in Acro's room.
Yeah. And I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis. We're not really allies or anything, but everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. Is he oh my lord, wait! Is he a plant from Edgeworth?
I was gonna say, is Edgeworth manipulating the court case? We see, Phoenix, I was behind everything the whole time. You thought you were winning these cases, but I was just allowing you to. Fucking court Illuminati up in this.
Incredible.
don't know. This Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal.
Alright, thanks for spelling it out.
Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. We're gonna begin human instrumentality.
I now need an edit of Gendo and his assistant just in the pose with like the lights behind them, but it's Edgeworth and Gumshoe.
Absolutely, yes. Final plans? Uh-huh. That reminds me. I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. Just like, here you go, bye.
Cartoon running noises.
Yep.
What did he mean by that the very end part?
Not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing.
Dad, don't scare me like that.
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
What? From me?
It's milk. Reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So, hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
Entire dairy's worth of milk? For me?
Who is sending all of this? This feels like a bit.
This has to be a bit, right?
December 30th, 2:27 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Aqua's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Aqua would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, you okay?
Just do me a favor, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. What? Did he drink the milk? Is he lactose intolerant?
You see, Maya, there was so much there, I had to drink 5 whole cartons in 10 minutes.
I am going into allergic shock as we speak. You should call an ambulance.
Really not sure you should be here, Phoenix. You think so? As his face just steadily swells. Okay.
Alright, about the ringmaster. After we get this testimony, we should also check the thing Gumshoe gave us, the forensics.
Mm-hmm. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. Wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
Alright, let's read this real quick for her. Oh, we don't actually... It didn't actually add it to the court record. And Phoenix is gonna be like, alright, let me pull this out now.
Yeah, we've just got the scarf, bat scarf, stained with his blood, and a small quantity of pepper.
Alright.
Cool, nice forensics, Gumshoe.
Excellent work, sir. You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. Wonder how anyone could think that Akko would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright?
I imagine, like, he's saying that, just eyes up, just, how could anyone think that? Snaps to Phoenix. Mr. Wright. Hi, Judge.
Continuing on that, which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there? I've got a lunch date.
I'm actually meeting up with the ex-chief inspector. We're planning to go swimming after.
He's on parole. Very quickly. Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the Ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question.
I think we don't.
Pass on this one and go to the next.
Because if you remember, he was incredibly torn up the morning of.
It is factual
I'm
he didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, that's testimony was correct. He respected the ring. He had no reason to hate the ringmaster. Yeah, I think that's bait.
All right.
In Mad Max Fury Road gif.
That's bait.
That's bait.
All right. No need to question him now. There's no need to cross-examine this witness. What's that? Why was the Ringmaster murdered? There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already.
Apologies.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor.
What is your favorite color?
Did you put your name in a goblet of fire? I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the Ringmaster dead? No.
No.
I can't provide one.
Nick?
Yeah. I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor.
It was.
Yep. The reason that Acro killed the Ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's a bad phrasing, Phoenix. Don't do that.
Yeah. Could have said that better.
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the Ringmaster at all. Ah!
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so full-heartedly foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry, Ringmaster.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro, you didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What?
Order! Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. I am
Bailiff
sick of
just
this.
looking up like,
Oh, finally. You, come here.
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
Yup. One Regina Berry.
Yeah. Can we just present her?
Yep. Take that!
Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
The birds are gone. It is pure murderous aura now.
Yep.
Objection!
Objection!
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
Objection! He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it.
That's it. Huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ow!
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
Oh!
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence. Now. You see, she took the Pathfinder fee for holding a court case in hell. Yeah, shit, I accidentally played.
It's fine, I got it on screen now.
There we go. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. So, because of what the judge said, it's the note. It's not what Franziska
Yes.
just asked, but what the judge just asked, it's the note.
Well, here you go, Your Honor. Here is this note written a la serial killer.
Yep. Take that! Acro. You remember this, don't you?
That's...
It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat? Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So, you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? Yes, but there's just one little problem. Problem? Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
Oh my god, I just realized.
Hmm?
She didn't clock that she was being called a murderer
Yes.
because she doesn't realize bats. Like, she doesn't perceive death.
Hmm. Yeah, there is that. I was just thinking she doesn't see herself responsible for it, which, because of what we know, she isn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she straight up isn't capable of realizing that could even be targeted at her.
Everything about Regina just gets more and more just like, oh no, as we go on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Poor girl.
Man, you unfortunately are too sheltered. You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for none other than Regina Berry. Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't just a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. She, in fact, pinned it up on the bulletin board. Which is why...
Yep, there you go.
Yep. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, I mean, the ringmaster, saw the note.
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today.
Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Oh.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bust fly.
Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
he is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here, and all she has for support is Mo, so good luck, buddy.
I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Objection!
Objection! Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas. I didn't catch the last part of it.
It's just more fools. It's just...
You're so foolish you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Pepper bottle.
The pepper bottle.
Yes? What about that line? He's getting smug.
Oh my god. I need to get
Mouse.
this thing switched out.
Yep.
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. But hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note? Incident 6 months ago. I know all about it.
I've got no clue.
Alright, unfortunately we do know all about it.
We unfortunately do. Have you ever sneezed, Your Honor?
An incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
A moron!
But wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Every everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Come on, maintain the confidence.
Hold steady, man, you're almost there.
Well then, if that's the case, then hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the notes? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is.
Excuse me. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually this small seasoning bottle. Take that.
Shut up! 4 sneezes, that's too many! Shut up! What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wow, she really is wise, huh?
She is German.
So we need to make this a bit more spicy. Let's grind some black pepper in there. There we go.
Add some mayonnaise. It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Ugh, Lord.
Wow, not long left.
Yep, I gotta hold on. Another unbelievable conclusion.
Alright, can't wait for next week's episode.
Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Yes, I am.
Full on Avdol pose and all.
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Objection!
Objection! Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
No
That
one?
would be that.
I don't think it was intentional, but that's the only answer here. Oh,
Yeah.
He was the victim to the pepper as a joke, but not... Got it.
Yeah.
There. That. Take that! Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother.
Objection!
Objection! What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead.
Might as well be. Technically, that is true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead. She did that to him.
You spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bitten by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
Lion?
Miss Regina Berry, is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
Correct.
Takes murderer to know murderer, huh? What have you done, Francisca?
What have you done with Edgeworth?
Hmm. So, then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
Correct? I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
Yes.
I think it was, yeah.
I suppose it was truly an accident.
This is some Stephen King. Oh, they fucked up, and now they feel really guilty about it.
Hmm.
And it haunts them for the rest of their life, causing really weird situations from then on. And the ending's always kind of lackluster, but that's not the point here. It's essential that a man knows when to give up, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hmm. It's impossible to prove Miss Very's involvement in a murder attempt, isn't it?
Instigating a lion to attack. Who ever heard of something like that? And to think that the defense claimed this was conclusive evidence.
That's
Think, Phoenix.
small bottle of pepper. A lion. What's their connection? Phoenix just had what we had last week.
He just hit the Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
Yeah.
Everything clicked, and he hates it. What's the matter, Nick?
I figured it out. Wow, it was right in front of my nose the entire time.
Yes, it was.
Your Honor.
It was so spelled out to you.
Yep. Mo was just like, This is one of those moments where I'm like, I think Mo actually might have known what was going on the entire time, and that's part of why he brought Regina. It was like, you have to accept what you caused, Regina. You have to let go.
I kind of think so, yeah.
Your Honor, wait. What is it? The lion-biting bat was no accident at all. Yes, it was, Phoenix. Don't word it like that. What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat.
The scarf.
The scarf. Take that! That's just a scarf. Acro.
Mm-hmm.
This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina. There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. 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 Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Yep, just a round of dots all around. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Get out of here. Stop doing that. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. Don't word it like that.
Hey, Judge. We've done no such thing.
But out of curiosity, what was her crime?
Oh god, he even meant the girl. Oh, Judge, really change your words.
Yeah. Miss I'm going to have to arrest you now, Mr. Wright, for that.
No, it wasn't me. It was those three. They're the ones who were responsible for this.
I swear. Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? Still seems like the judge just doesn't get it.
Meanwhile, Francisca's figured it out. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said that the lions seemed to be smiling?
Smile. The lion was smiling.
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed, and it looked like he was smiling.
Lions smile.
I've never heard of them smiling. However,
Lions sneeze.
shut up, Your Honor.
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What?
You fool!
That's how I feel too, Judge. That's exactly how I feel too, Judge.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be kidding me.
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss Von Karm?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Unfortunately, yes. Of course I do. It's the truth. Go ahead.
Just agreeing it is, unfortunately, entirely accurate.
Francisca is the person in the room who is sensible at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident. Or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot. It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
I think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Acro. You don't mean... You can't mean... Goodness.
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright. Unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster. Where is the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof to be more precise.
The murder weapon. The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yeah, would be pretty solid conclusive evidence, you're not wrong.
I don't like where this is going.
Yes, would be.
The bust.
Nick, you've got to do something.
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. This feels like bait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save. This is bait.
I don't think it's in his room.
Yeah, because we checked the junk pile. It's not there.
Yeah.
So see how things work out.
I guess? That...
Doesn't feel right, but this is up. It's so bait coded.
Yeah. I guess... See how things work out, not because of an actual reason, but because the other one just doesn't work.
My instinct says no. See how things work out first. Might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but...
Why aren't you going to search his room? It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of von Karma total justice.
I guess. I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. Oh, she's hidden it. She got in there before we did.
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
Okay, maybe not hidden. Okay. What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright? The bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin.
What about the scarf? What about the note?
What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the Ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Ah!
Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust. Where is it now?
There's the bust right now.
Oh, Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do.
There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
Like in Mo's room or something?
I have a horrible thought. I'm gonna try and say that Acro just has it somehow.
Oh, like in the chair?
Yeah. It seems this case is coming to a close. Defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings an end to the cross-examination of this witness. Maya? Yep.
Yep. Hold it! Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its lace. I mean, case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. What?
We need time to do what? Ow!
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you?
I get the feeling he wasn't more surprised by that. I'm more surprised by her first statement.
Yeah. Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me? She said it. Leave me alone.
That's up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey, wait. You can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Agro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well. The defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue. And I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic. No room for a false step. Sink or swim. Only way through is forward.
The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now?
Yup.
Oh, you're right.
I could feel it coming. I was just like, nope, they're gonna do it stupid.
But they took him to their office.
Yep.
When you take someone who is disabled from the waist down, you don't lift them on their chair into a car. You get them into the car, and then you fold the chair and put it in separately.
Mm-hmm.
Someone would notice, even if they didn't fold it, they would notice, hey, we just took the guy out of this chair. Why does it weigh a fucking ton?
Yep. I believe it's in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom. It's obviously where? Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust Once and for all, it's on the witness stand, boys.
The witness stand.
Pro. I'm sorry to ask this. Do you mind if I take the blanket off of your wheelchair?
I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Well, you are a big guy. You have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to, say, hide a bust under there. No, it wouldn't. It's a chair.
Once again, a penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However,
Is he the only... Sorry, is he the only guy we've seen a full picture of?
I think he's the only one that it's panned through, yeah. I assume they all have it. Like, it was just a picture that was digitized. But yeah, he's the only one.
Nah. I'm fully believing it's... Was it 3 heroes? Or 3 houses, sorry, or what, fates? Where the Fire Emblem characters didn't have feet?
It's Awakening. Their models don't have feet.
Awakening. Yes.
They just end in points. Yeah. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. In the only place that you could hide it. Also, I'd just like to state, if you're going into a prosecutor's office, you're almost certainly going through a metal detector. Granted, I guess the whole chair is metal, so it would have set off anyway, but still. Under your wheelchair.
Poker face. Cracking dots.
Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them.
2 of them? He's never gonna pick up. Oh no, okay. Sorry.
Miss Franziska von Karma. Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Jean always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. The only place that I could hide it quickly, under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. Wasn't her.
Wasn't her.
Now to be caught in the middle of court, hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So, you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
All makes sense now.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It's all stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Today was going so well, and then we got to the very end, and you dropped the ball again!
Mm-hmm.
Just disappointed. Not mad, just disappointed.
Could have gone, oh, well, Monkey stashed it elsewhere.
Yep.
There's an entire room, an entire floor that's unaccounted for.
Mm-hmm.
You could have put it in one of Mo's drums. Because he has the drums there that he's supposed to run and jump through.
He busted a hole on the ceiling. Could have been in there.
Yeah. There's so many different things you could have done. And this. I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't.
Can't believe it. Me. Make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
It seems we've finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. I still find it fucked up. Like, the two most redeemable, like the two most valid ones and kind of acceptable ones, are the shitty clown
Mm-hmm.
and the attempted child murderer.
Yep. I would like to also say, I appreciate that the true perpetrator here, for the first time, does not have a meltdown. He's just like, yep, you got me. It's over.
Yeah, true. Like, he's accepted it, there's no faces and everything, it's just, did you do it? Yeah, you caught me. I did it. That's that. I think the big difference there also is, unlike all the others, he feels guilty about it. Like, all the others are, no, I could have gotten away with it. No, they deserved it. No, it was for power and money. And he's just like, I killed the man I respect.
Killed basically my dad on accident.
Yeah, never wanted that. So yeah, I think it's a really good way of showing that off. All my brother wanted for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. Why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
That's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her. No matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely, and she would laugh innocently while saying it. Too innocently. Just couldn't stand it. No matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
Oh, dreadful.
So, are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I'd kill myself. Then, I pondered giving myself up. I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case.
Yep.
It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
Mm-hmm. I'm an idiot. Can't believe it. You beat me again. Francisca, unclench your jaw. Stop grinding your teeth. It's bad for you.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. But I'd like to declare my verdict. Yeah, I mean, the guy straight up said, I did it, it was me. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Not guilty. And he is, however, going to be guilty of aggravated assault. This court is adjourned. It's the only time we saw Max. He was never on the stand before that. December 30th.
Alright, well, bye, Max. Good
Yep.
luck with your next case.
Have fun, buddy! Good luck with that assault! December 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5.
Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, Ringmaster, Regina, and Bats. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? Yeah, those four.
Yeah, not the rest of
We're
you.
not going to talk about the others. And that's a good question. And one I don't know the answer to.
Many congrats, but only at max 1 million of them.
Thank you.
What's with the vibe in this room?
I'm just thinking about Acro.
No. You worry about people too much. You'll be like this forever. And never be happy. Not bad advice.
And just went like that, like, man, that was a really sad situation he's in. I feel for him. Forget that guy. He'll make you depressed. So,
Trust me, I know all about it.
okay. Huh? Sorry, Discord noise
That me?
cancelling. Like, I got the start of it, and it immediately cut off.
It's funny because I turned that off last time because it was like cutting me at weird points. And it's just like, no, he's not allowed. He's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault!
Sweetie. Sweetie pie.
That and Acro. They're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up.
Gina.
Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro... Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? No.
Oh, yes. I mean, yeah, no, he wouldn't dare.
He's moved on, Regina. He's just learned the error of his ways. I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? Really sure? I can believe that. Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh?
Oh, I've got just the evidence for you.
I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge.
I'm not making it up because Regina, I'm an attorney. Slam the badge into her hand.
Do you really want to fire that?
I'm so tempted.
I mean, what else would it be? It's definitely not... It's none of the pieces, I don't think.
Not the box.
Is it like your brother liked you enough to keep you around, and I have to let go and respect that? Maybe, I don't know, or maybe like.
I genuinely don't know what it's looking for here. I guess. Yeah, maybe the brother.
All right, you know what? We're at the end of the case.
Fuck it. Check the walkthrough. I
Walk
don't
through.
care.
Final presentation. Bat. Okay.
Okay.
It's Bat. We're at the end. We can take one. We got through the rest of it ourselves. We did it. It's Bat. Take that! Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. But Bat.
Okay. But that's not a reason why he won't come attack her again.
Well,
That's not what she asked, Phoenix.
I'm just hoping that we're gonna go further. Look, this genuinely might be a distraction tactic. Like, don't worry, Regina, it's fine, it's fine. Think about this instead.
That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know?
I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught...
Uh-huh.
I know! Oh, it's because he believes Regina will take care of his brother for him. That's the idea, I think.
Sure. Sure, I'm done trying to understand this case logic. Fuck it. What?
I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Till he opens his eyes. Then until he can meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. Sorry, Acro. Sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Max,
What is it, Mo?
we really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So, whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now?
Ah, that's the big question. Our ringmaster.
Very big question, you might say.
Quiet, you. Don't set him up. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he?
Hmm.
Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is still sticking together. Staff, the performers. No one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen?
Don't laugh! That's quite the goal.
Hey, I can't wait! And I guess that changes things.
Huh?
There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max.
Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
You say no because he bottled your ventriloquist.
Yeah, he bottled... Well, at the same time, you might want to get rid of Ben. So, you know.
Yes, also get rid of Ben. But that... Both of them are bad.
Yeah, they're both going to get arrested for different reasons here momentarily. Regina, you're gonna help him out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. No.
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry.
Max.
Sudden lion growling. Well, sorry, tiger growling.
Yep.
So it's not lion anymore. Just, oh, you too? And there was no sign of Ben ever again. Nick!
It seems like everything is going to turn out all right here.
Can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Alright, I'm not doing the rest of those, my throat's starting to hurt. That laugh is the hardest part. Nope, suspicious music.
What made the case?
Yep. It's today's surprise raid. Really paid off, just like I said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It was just a theory. If Agro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Agro's case, don't worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Edgeworth, he's wearing blue now.
He's wearing blue over his red, looking at a newspaper of Francisca as well.
Yep.
He's changed so much. What is that picture behind him?
That's a teddy bear, that's a robot, that's a grenade, that's a robot hand. There appears
underneath there's a person with a robot arm.
That's her arm, whoever that is. Yep. She's wearing the, like, I think that's Fae clothing. It might be samurai attire.
Wait, are we getting a sequel to the
Steel
samurai the
Steel
Steel Samurai case?
Farewell, my turnabout,
that-
Pink Princess.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. It looks like we might be getting a return to Steel Samurai for our finale.
Yeah. All right, let's get this saved. All right, let's wrap up this last one because there is actually a fair amount to talk about here. This is the most potential I've ever seen wasted in any of any of these series.
Yeah.
It's like
It-
so much.
There were so many moments on their own that were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Acro was probably my personal highlight. Because as we said, like, he's one of the only villains who didn't break down, who just accepted it.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like they sewed enough for you to go, yeah, it's Acro. Before they started going, hey, did you know it's Acro? It's Acro, by the way. Did you know it's Acro who's responsible? And we get that moment of finally Francisca having a moment to shine in the middle of the case.
Yep. The investigation.
But each of those good moments is bookended with schlock.
Every time it gets good, it's like right as it's hitting the peak, it just slams into a wall.
So, okay, here's Mo to make dumb jokes about West Clamdelphia. Here's Ben, who is just
A creep.
fucking uncomfortable. Like, he is just a creep. Here's Max, who is an asshole.
Yep.
And at the end of it, we're meant to feel like, they're friends. No!
The only
No,
one...
that doesn't just get swept under the rug.
The only ones that it's like, okay, yeah, I can kind of feel... Because, like... accepting the annoyance of having to deal with him in court. Annoyingly, Mo is probably the person who is the most likable in this case. Against all odds.
Yeah. Like, against all odds, Mo is the most likable. And he's also the most, like, weirdly enough, as I said, him and Acro are the most reasonable. Because Acro gets caught and just goes, yeah, okay, you've got me. But then you've got Mo, who is playing up his clown act. And then underneath it, you've got the Mo who has an inkling of what's going on, who is worried about the circus, who is worried about everyone getting paid the amount they're due, who is worried that Regina needs to actually come to terms with the concept of death. Like, he is genuinely looking out for so much.
Yep.
And it's bookended with him making dumb jokes.
Yeah.
And making one of the most awkward sections in this case, which was, hey, don't press the wrong thing or you
Yep.
lose.
Yep. Only other time that happens that we've seen so far is during the previous Von Karma case. During
Yeah.
specific parts where he's like, alright, tell me exactly what I want to know, and if you miss it, I'm gonna punish you. Which at that point, it's
Well,
like,
even
this is
then,
like the
it was-
final boss case, and it's in specific sections.
It was the final boss case, and it fit his character of him going, yeah, I'm going to penalize you. And even then, it wasn't instant lose. It was, I'm going to, like, knock some points off. If he ever demanded evidence, then it was, cool, if you can't manage this, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court. Give me the correct evidence or you're done for. This was, I don't like the jokes he's making, so get it right or lose.
So, I don't think it is that for Mo. I believe it is if you get it wrong, you get penalized. We just got it right every time.
Yeah, it's just, there's good bones. I think the characters themselves let it down. Some of the logic is really stupid.
The last part is really bad. Like, he's got it on him. I could just feel it coming because I was like, it's nowhere else. There's only one place it could be, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's, and that, this last section, so in earlier sections, a lot of the logic was annoying, but it made sense. A lot of the logic in this one was very much leaps that they then explained. It was like, it's weirdly enough, my comparison is the new Sherlock, like with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
Where he just goes, this is the answer. Why? Well, this is the answer. I'll explain later. And then later we'll go, oh yes, well I knew because of this process and this and that and that. It's like, okay. Work up to that. Like, treat it like a fucking school exam. Show the process. And this just had so many times. Like, case in point, tonight. With the, let's just see how it works out.
It's one where, like,
that was bad.
Our sense of, like, logically, you should search the room. However,
like, we called it because it's a game.
Yeah.
Not because of the story, not because of the investigation. Right? We called it because we looked at this and went, this is a video game. It's trying to catch us out. Which, in this kind of game, I don't think that should ever be what you're relying on. And yeah. So yeah, good bones, there's good parts. It's just stuck under layers of mud that are ruining it. From characters to logic to mechanics. Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the next one has, right? We're getting Edgeworth back, which is gonna add a lot in for Francisca and Phoenix. We're, I assume, gonna wrap back around to the obvious foreshadowing from Maya's case.
So there's the obvious foreshadowing from this of we're going to see her again. Obviously, Edgeworth coming back will be good to have a dynamic, and I'm hoping that will get Francisca to finally have some good moments to shine. But I'm looking at what this case was, and there is a horrible feeling, like just a gut feeling, that they might try to jump the shark. And just go, because like, you mentioned it, that bear looked like a grenade.
Yeah.
Is it just gonna go, the trial this time is a bomb threat? Oh my god. And it's just fucking wild.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to have Edgeworth back, but I am really concerned that it's not going to live up, and if it doesn't manage to pull it back, this goes far below the first game.
Mhm. Well, I hope you're excited to do your one-person sibling act. Because
Oh,
you're gonna have Edgeworth and Franziska, and if we wrap around the Maya stuff, you're probably gonna also have Pearl and Maya in there, who are not technically siblings, but it's close enough. I hope you're ready.
yeah. I cannot wait for the scene where it's Phoenix, Pearl, Maya, Edgeworth, and Francisca
Yeah.
all in one room.
Yep. It's just like, well, have fun, Harry. I'll read one of my lines every few minutes.
Yeah, I'm curious what the last case will be. It's also that's the other thing. The first game set some really high stakes for the final case.
Yeah.
Like that was a big case to have as the end
And
of your first game.
it was set up by the end of the Steel Samurai case being Edgeworth's face turn, where it's like he starts helping you try to catch her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm just like live up to it.
I believe in you. You're 50-50 right now, and you had potential in the one you missed. You just really screwed it up.
Yeah. Alright, well, shall we close out?
Yep. Shill yourself.
Well, people can find me over at twitch.tv/Grumpy Magician, where I think I'm now going back to Metaphor, now that I'm done with Silent Hill, which I'm going to borrow from Bricky's video essay review here. That is probably the most spectacular 6 out of 10 game I've ever played.
Sorry, what was it? I had looked at something else for a second.
I was stealing Bricky's video title for Alan Wake.
Oh, the 6 out of 10.
Silent Hill might be the most spectacular 6 out of 10 I've ever played.
Hmm.
Like, what it did was amazing when it was good. What it did that was bad was fucking terrible. But yeah, so now that that's done, probably going back to Metaphor, working our way through that, and continuing to attempt to undo the ongoing game Matryoshka. It's going to be really hard considering a player in one of my work games gifted me Dispatch to play.
That's a short game, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, find me over at youtube.com/@grumpymagician and Blue Sky at grumpymagician.bsky.social, where I ramble about things, I retweet art, and yeah, that's probably it from me, I think.
Alright, well, if you want to see more of me, you can obviously do so here on Twitch at twitch.tv/@thecs19. And you can find my old VODs over on YouTube at youtube.com/@thecs19. This coming week, we're going to try to keep playing more Final Fantasy 16. We're in the DLC now. We're almost there. This area is really pretty.
So gorgeous.
It's really nice. And yeah, if you want to keep an eye out for when we go live and for schedules and stuff, you can follow me over on Blue Sky at thecs19.bsky.social. We'll also have to decide what I'm doing next at some point soon. I might do a poll for it because I haven't really thought of anything. So I might just make a list and just go here. People pick one.
Yeah, fair.
Well, anything else, Ari?
No, not really. People, make sure, I mentioned it earlier, make sure to take some vitamins. Dark out. Watch out for seasonal depression. It is a real thing, and
Yep.
vitamins will help you with that.
Well, thank y'all for coming out on this fine Thanksgiving evening. I'm going to go partake in some leftovers, and we'll be back here next week to begin Farewell My Turnabout.